All right, welcome back to our next video. Now, previously I talked about the 4 steps to goal success. 4 steps to goal success. If you haven't watched that video, please go back and watch it. You can watch it after watching this one, or you can stop this one, watch that one, and then get to this one. And in the 4 steps, there is a first step actually, and in this video I'm going to talk about the first step, which is deciding on your goals. Again, why is it important? Why am I emphasizing on goals? The reason is our lives are not meant to live without goals. We're not meant to live a life where we're just drifting along. We're meant to live lives where we're intentional, intentional about our life's purpose, intentional about our everyday or monthly, weekly, whatever activities. Yeah, intentional about our finances, intentional about our time. And a lot of people have awesome dreams and visions, but again, they are not able to do anything. They are procrastinating, and one of the causes of procrastination is not being able to know what you've got to do about your vision, not having a plan, and even for some people, not having a goal, a long-term goal, or maybe even a short-term goal, depending on your situation. So that's why I like emphasizing on life goals and other kind of goals, and also visions and dreams, something that you can pursue in life, to stop drifting along or to just go with the flow, but to pursue something, to pursue something greater than yourself. Now, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go to the subscribe button. It should be somewhere on this video or below, please, and subscribe to my channel so that you may not miss you'll not miss the future videos. You get notification wherever I post videos. You'll be able to get notification. Now, again, what are we talking about? Deciding on your goals. It's very important that you be able to decide. One of the greatest characteristics, or one of the great things about successful people, is that they are able to make decisions. They can decide. And it's very important that you decide about your goals and about every other aspect of your life. You've got to come to be at a place where you're able to make a decision. Okay? Now, you've got to make a decision about goals that you're pursuing. You've got to make a decision about the kind of life that you want to live. You've got to make a decision. Yes, if you have some passions, some desires, you've got to make a decision concerning whether you'll pursue them or not. Well, if you say that you're not deciding, it's still a decision. It's a decision to do nothing. And if you decide to do nothing, you'll achieve nothing. And you'll start blaming other people for your indecision. So, take responsibility over your life and make decisions. Decide about where you want to go with life. And as you said in the other video, if you decide, then you're going to be able to make a plan. You can't plan if you're undecided. And every one of us is a leader. And one of the things about leaders is leaders make decisions. Now, first, before you get someone else to follow you, you've got to be at a place where you can make decisions yourself, and you've got to be at a place where your life will be directed. Your life will be directed. Will be directed to a specific goal. You'll be heading somewhere. Therefore, if you want to lead people, to be a leader of people, people are going to follow you towards a particular direction. No one wants to follow someone who does not have control over his own life, right? If you're a married person, you are a leader. You're a leader. Whether you're a husband or a wife, you are a leader to some extent. And if you have children, yes, you are a leader again. At your workplace, you are a leader. Now, we're not talking about leading at your work, which the principles I'm sharing will apply also there. But first, let's talk about your life goals and leading your own life. Because your work, your talents, your ambitions, every other activity will revolve around you having a life that has a direction. Okay, now about deciding on your goals. You've got to decide on your goals, as I said, and about identifying your goals. Before deciding, you've got to identify your goals first. Therefore, we're going to go through a small exercise here that will help you on identifying your goals, right? Yeah, help you on identifying your goals. Now, during the beginning of the year, many people have resolutions, and people will say, I want to do this, I want to do that. You'll make new year resolutions, and maybe some make a different time of the year. However, a lot of people drop along the way. They even forget about their resolution somewhere along the way. Why? Why is it so? Because for some people, their resolutions or their goals are not clear. For some, they're not proper. The source is not correct. For example, if you want to succeed or to meet a certain goal so that you may show some people something, that is not internal. Your goal, your life goal, should be based on your life purpose, your life calling, your passion from within. Your passion from within, and something that is greater than you. A power that's greater than you, like the power of God and the calling of every human being from God. And that happens. That's not so much of a mystery that should get you confused. It starts with what you know, the passion and conviction that you have, that's going to be of use to humanity and to your country or to your county or to your family and things like that. Okay, now let's see, where do you start on pursuing your goals, or rather identifying your goals? If you're a person who is a person of faith, prayerful person, of course you start with prayer. Like, that's what I love doing, or what I've been doing and I keep doing. And after that, you've got to get to a point where you've got to know your desires. Know your desires. That is about life goals. About other goals also, the same thing will apply. You've got to get down and know what is required. Where do you want to go? The same way you decide if you want to travel from one city to another, you got to sit down and know this is where you want to end up. Start with the end first. This is where you want to end up, then work backwards. Know the end, then work backwards. How am I going to arrive there? Now, we need to have many goals in different areas of our lives. In the area of finances, in the area of health, in the area of education, personal development. At our workplace, we have projects or life projects, whatever the case may be. Now, get down and know where you want to end up and start working from there backwards. Now, if in the area of health, list down your goals. If in the area of finances, list down your goals. Now, the exercise I talked about on this video is this. Get a pen and paper. If you have a notebook, pen and paper, or you can decide to write it on your note. Not part of your not part of your phone. There is the apps which you can do that as well, and write down all your life goals that you can think of in different areas: finances, health, relationship, different areas. Write them down. After you write them down, categorize them based on long-term goals or short-term goals. Now you can use a numbering system where everything that is important, you can write a 1. Everything that's important, that those things that this I must achieve. This I mean, it's very important for me. It's been in your heart for years. You can't run away from it. That one categorizes as 1. If it's a must, it's priority 1. There are those things which are like moderate. It's okay, you love very much to achieve, but you'll be okay even if you didn't give them a 2. And then there are those things which are not very, very important. You don't really care as much as the priority 2 and 1. Give them a 3. And then again, besides those ones, list the long term and short term. There are some which you want to achieve within 10 years. Those are long term. There are those medium term, 5 years, something like that, 3 years. And then there are those short term within 1 year. And then once you know what is most important, you know what is most important, and you know how soon you want to achieve that goal. Now start working backwards again. Get to know what action do you need to do. And before you do that, by the way, when you look at the list of all the things you must do, now categorize. Take the most important first, the number ones. Let's focus on that, on the number ones. Now forget about number 2 and 3 for now, and let's get down to number ones. And on number one, look at them. Maybe you have 3 or 4, you list as number one. Look at the ones that are most important out of the 3 or 4. Then get the 1 or the 2 that are key. Then when you get the 1 that is most important, you know you want to achieve this within this period of time. Let's say it's 10 years or it's 5 years or it's whatever amount of time. Break that down to how much you want to achieve within a year. Let's say that it was coming to 10 years, what you want to achieve within 10 years. Now break that down to 6 years, break it down to 5 years, break it down to 1 year, all the way down to 1 year, all the way to months, and then be at a place. By breaking them down like that, you'll come to a place where you will know what you want to achieve, let's say monthly, towards that goal, what you want to achieve monthly, and in 5 months, 6 months, within 1 year. When you keep breaking them down like that, you'll get to know what you need to do daily for you to achieve that goal. By coming down to daily steps, when it comes to daily, those are steps towards towards achieving your goal. That will help you to prioritize what you've got to do daily, because the daily steps are what will amount to you achieving your monthly goals and your yearly goals. Now get a pen and paper and do just what I said. Write down 50, 100, whatever things that you really want to do. Categorize them according to long term and short term, then prioritize them, then break the priority 1 and priority 2, break them down to monthly, to weekly, and then to daily steps, daily activities. Well, basically the goal of this video was to help you to identify your goals. At least I've given you more than identify your goals. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go down there or somewhere on this video, there's a place to subscribe on this video or on my channel, please, for you to be able to watch my upcoming video. Please comment on the comment section below. Comment, let me know what you think about this video. If you have a question, if you have a comment, you have a compliment, I really appreciate. Let me know your feedback so that I may know how this video are helping you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Hope to see you very soon. Bye.